Y'all suggest
Chrisean,
y'all suggest doing
you're
content on.
a goof who drank your baby.
I'm trying to get it for my family. Yeah, we may mess up on the way. I need y'all to pay for me. I don't need y'all to pass judgment. Please keep your opinions to yourself.
Word on the street is that Chrisean Rock is finally facing the consequences of her controversial choices, especially when it comes to how she's been raising her son, Junior. A lot of people are calling it karma, saying she messed him up before he even had a chance at life, and now things are spiraling. Social media has been flooded with criticism, with users dragging her for what they believe is blatant neglect, and even going as far as contacting Child Protective Services. And this time, CPS seems to be taking action. Reports claim they're actively working to bring her in for questioning, and there's even talk that Junior could be taken away from her custody. What really sparked the recent outrage was a video that went viral showing little Junior looking completely disoriented. Fans pointed out that he didn't look like a typical baby. Something seemed off. From the moment she introduced him to the public, people speculated that he might have Down syndrome due to certain visible features. But Chrisean shut those claims down quickly, insisting he was perfectly healthy. Now, with more footage surfacing and the baby's condition becoming harder to ignore, people are calling her out for lying. Blueface, her ex and Junior's father, had actually tried to warn everyone a long time ago, back when Chrisean was still pregnant. He made several posts calling out her behavior, saying she was endangering their child by drinking, smoking, and missing important medical appointments. At the time, his statements were brushed off as bitterness, but now many are reconsidering. In one post, he wrote, "My son is hurting every day and she's acting like it's not a problem. You had a baby on live, but you mad about the truth being live." He didn't hold back, calling her unfit and saying she kept pushing surgery dates and skipping doctor visits. Initially, people thought Junior just had to undergo hernia surgery, but now it's looking like that was the least of his health issues. People are now convinced that Chrisean's habits while pregnant partying, drinking, smoking, and staying in the spotlight played a major role in Junior's current condition. One of the earliest red flags came during a live stream when she was busy defending her decision to tattoo Blueface's face on her own, while in the background, Junior was crying uncontrollably.
Like everybody with my like you just mad that it's not you. What you talk about? All right, and then let's really get in the nitty gritty though. Let's really get in the nitty gritty. It's not fake. So, I don't know why I keep saying it's fake. I just got it professionally done at a place where they do, like, some real good shit. Two, let's check the that just, actually.
It wasn't the usual baby fussiness. It sounded like a cry of actual pain. But instead of stopping the live to comfort him, she kept going, barely acknowledging him. Things escalated again during another live stream, when fans noticed that Junior appeared to have facial characteristics linked to fetal alcohol syndrome. Chrisean denied everything, saying he was just being a regular baby. But concern only grew from there. People dug up an old clip of Charleston White, who had spoken out about Chrisean months ago, predicting that her child would be born with a condition due to her reckless behavior. At the time, it seemed harsh, but now some are saying he may have been right all along.
Ladies, one more time. What you say?
Am I seeing this correctly?
She made $10 million in 8 months.
Like,
and I'm gonna put this how much going on that's not going on.
am I?
More recently, another video surfaced showing Junior staring blankly into space, looking completely out of it. Some even speculated he might be blind. This clip gained traction after Chrisean went live again, telling fans she was now sober. But during the stream, viewers couldn't help but focus on Junior, who didn't seem to register what was happening around him. The video stirred even more backlash, and that's when Blueface's mom, Carlissa, jumped in. Carlissa claimed she hadn't seen Junior in a while because Chrisean had been keeping him away, but when she finally did, she said the boy's condition was even worse than she imagined. She admitted she initially thought the videos were edited or exaggerated until she saw him in person. According to her, it broke her heart to see how bad things had gotten, and she put the blame squarely on Chrisean.
When I saw him in that restaurant, it crushed me. And for her to say she wanted to stomp me out, girl, I can't even tell you what my mind wanted to do to you once I looked in his face and I didn't know if he was looking at me, you, or the air. I was hurt, genuinely hurt. But you know what I said? You know what? That's okay. That's okay. If he can laugh and he can cry and he can smile, he can still be a joy in this world. And that's who I am. And I make anybody feel good. Anybody. Everybody in my family knows that. I make something out of nothing. Repeat after me. She gonna make something out of nothing. But anyway, yeah, so I got to see it. And that's probably what you was mad at me about, because you saw my face and you felt my energy. But that's okay. That was my first time seeing them. I never seen them whoop before. I never seen what they saw. I literally thought this whole time that maybe people's fans was doing something to the pictures, or, making it not. I didn't believe it the whole time. I just was like, nah, John said there was a couple things going on, but he didn't say it was to that extent. Okay. So I thought, the fans was manipulating stuff. I had no clue. But now I know. Now I see what they see. I see what's going on. And that's all right. That's all right. It don't matter. It wouldn't matter to me at all, one bit. He will be around this in a chair that sits him up. I will go buy the best stuff for him. I will go buy the best chair that sits him up. I will be calling India and France and Rome, trying to figure out what machine we can get to work what. We will be chopping that down. But nope, you sitting over there with a bunch of weirdos that want some followers. It crushed my heart to look at my grandbaby and see that. And that was my first time seeing it. And it did. It crushed my heart a little bit. It did. But I love all my kids, no matter what I told you, whether they slow, need a helmet, whether they got nappy hair, whether they short, funny looking. I love all my grandkids, but I ain't gonna lie, my first initial thought.
As expected, Chrisean didn't take the criticism lightly. Instead of acknowledging what people were saying, she clapped back, telling people to stop calling her son slow and insisting he's perfectly fine. She denied any claims about him being blind and said that the way he looks and behaves is just because he's a baby.
Let's say about a kid, my son, Chrisean Jesus Malone Jr., he's straight. He's $1 billion baby, so stay tuned. But no, he's not blind. No, he's not. He's a child. It's cool though. It is. Bro, my baby's blessed from the head to his toe. Like, what? The out when he got dedicated on the 7th day? Not even addressing nothing, because I don't give a. You feel me? We ain't talking about your baby because it don't get you views. Like, you can't talk about your own kids. You know why? Because it ain't gonna get you views. It's not gonna get people watching. So yeah, talk about what's most wanted. Talked about what's most talked about. Me, Chrisean. The name Chrisean is like stat. Child is blessed. He's gonna be talking, walking, playing football, everything. Who is y'all to tell me what he diagnosed with and what he look like, what he sound like? Y'all don't know nothing about God, and y'all don't know nothing about nothing. If you talking to me like that, I rebuke everything y'all saying about my child, to be honest. But I like this, bro. You know why? Because all the glory to God, bro. Like, y'all gonna be looking real stupid.
While it turns out that he may not be blind, many of the concerns people raised seem to have some weight to them. Another video from a recent church event went viral and sparked fresh concern. Junior, who's now around 18 months old, appeared to be developmentally delayed. He couldn't walk, talk, or even stand properly. Fans were heartbroken and angry. They remembered how Chrisean had insisted he only looked a certain way because he was still a baby. But now, some experts and viewers are saying that what we're seeing might be permanent, with some suspecting signs of autism. One person tweeted, "This little boy is 18 months old and can't walk or talk. He deserves a good life, good parents, and proper medical care. Sava Jr."
My phone.
You have what?
Notes.
Notes?
Yeah.
What kind of notes do you have?
The word.
And why's your tooth in?
Oh, it's a special day.
Oh, it's a special day. Would I allow you space and time? I think Pastor Tim took care of it pretty good because...
Then came another live stream, this time with content creator Storm Power, and things got even messier. A viewer called in and tried to confront Chrisean about drinking and smoking during her pregnancy, but instead of addressing the serious question, she laughed it off and removed the person from the stream. Later, she told people that instead of judging her, they should be praying for her. She admitted she wasn't perfect and asked for mercy, but for many, the damage had already been done. Now people are asking the hard questions. Did Chrisean ruin her son's future before he even had a chance? Was this all preventable? Critics say yes. All she had to do was take care of herself for 9 months. No drinking, no smoking, no chaos, and Junior might have had a completely different start in life. But for someone like Chrisean, that seemed to be too much to ask. Online reactions have been pouring in. One person said, "This is so sad, the fake pastor, the baby, the whole situation. At 18 months, she should be exhausted chasing him around. Babies that age are full of energy. This poor baby just looks like he wants to be held." Another commented, "We've all seen it. Something's not right. He looks half his age. Can he even stand on his own? Is he getting the treatment he needs and deserves?" That person even identified themselves as a child development specialist, adding more weight to the growing concerns. So now, the internet is watching closely. Will CPS officially step in? Should they? Should Chrisean be held legally accountable for what people are calling a completely avoidable tragedy? The drama isn't over, and people definitely have a lot to say. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and don't forget to check out the next messy video. Alright Yalel, that's all the tea for today. Woo, this one was heavy. But now I want to hear from YOU. Do you think CPS should step in and take Junior out of Chrisean's care? Do you believe she's to blame for his condition, or is the internet being too harsh? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'll be reading them all. And if you made it this far, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next messy update. Trust me, there's always more drama around the corner and I've got you covered. Thanks for watching, stay safe, stay messy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye babes.